Hey peoples, and welcome. It's me, Captain Play Mistake. I just finished up my third week of Sealed League. Just really quick, want to recap how my match this week went. I ran Bahal, Lord of Murder, for a couple of reasons. I wanted to be able to use the goad mechanic. In my first week, it was super powerful, and so I wanted to see if it could be powerful again. And I also wanted to run black. I opened a lot of good black cards last week, and wanted to be able to run them. And previously, red and green were two of my deeper pools anyways. So I'll start with my players of the match. Really worked out well. Crows and Tuskers just so good in this format. Being able to get a land and then draw a card, and then I actually recurred that and did that twice. Was just really powerful. Great mechanic. Caustic Caterpillar, I think, in my league in particular, is really good. Having artifact and enchantment removal in limited Commander is super important, and then it's a 1-drop, and in my league you get points for first blood, so if you're able to get this guy out turn 1, if he happens to be in your opening hand, he can scoop you up points and then save you later. Also recurred that, used it more than once. Caustic Caterpillar did great, definitely punched above his weight class. Warlock class was excellent. It actually allowed me to close out the match, and I don't think I'm telling you anything you don't know. Wand of Wonder. First time I was able to resolve it. I actually opened that week 1, but haven't resolved it and used it yet. And man, I cast a ton of free spells off Wand of Wonder. It was great. Allowed me to draw cards. It actually got me back in the match when I was looking like I was down and out. But what ultimately closed it out for me, I won my match. I didn't score a ton of points, but I did win, which is important, and that in and of itself scores a lot. Pure Steel Angel. Ooh. First time I was able to resolve that as well. Swiftfoot Boots let me keep it safe. I actually had to sacrifice Pure Steel Angel at one point, was able to recur it, put the boots on it. It had 3 emblems at one point, which if you know how the emblem works, it actually stacks. So it was when we killed 2 of my opponents, my remaining opponent just scooped to me with Pure Steel Angel and the boots on the battlefield. Very well done. Cards that didn't do so hot. I thought Sanitarium Skeleton was going to be great, especially with Bahal, because I was like, oh, I'll get like a sack outlet and I'll keep recurring it. This thing wound up hitting the battlefield. I sacrificed it because I had to at some point, and I just never recurred it, never did anything. I always had stuff to do with my mana. I had a lot of stuff in the deck that wanted mana, aka Wand of Wonder. Never wound up recurring it. And then Shesra, whatever this card is, I don't know if I'm putting this back in another deck. Just the abilities aren't great. I found myself not losing creatures on my own turn so much, never wanting to pay the life. The force block wasn't great. But anyways, as I said, I did win the match. I didn't score any of the bonus points or hit any of my incentives outside of playing ball, which I opened last week. But I did take first, which in and of itself scored me 7 points. I wound up scoring 9 points on the week, which is pretty good. I'm in second place in the league right now, and I'm excited to see what I open this week, so let's get right to it. Going to open 2 set boosters for AFR, going to open 2 set boosters for Baldur's Gate, and then 3 Battle for Zendikar packs. Let's see what we got here. Looking at this point, really focusing on uncommons that I don't have, and then any commanders that I open this week that I might be able to run as commanders next week. I get bonus points for doing that. So probably not going to see a lot of commons that I don't already have. So going to kind of speed through my commons. If I see something especially interesting, I have a commander that there's a Boros commander that at the beginning of each combat phase, I can give a creature haste and myriad. So I really am looking to play that guy. So if I open any creatures that have enter the battlefield triggers, I'm going to set those aside too, because specifically in Boros colors, because I'm trying to get that deck together. I would love to run it at some point. Combat damage, plus one counter on it. Ooh, can't be blocked. And buffs. In a stalled out board state, Guild Thief could be good. It's a good one. Ooh, critical hit. I don't have that one yet. I do like that. I've seen that. My opponents have played that in games so far in this league, and it has been tricky. Nope, not something cool. Don't need another Boule. Triumph of the Adventurer. As long as it's your turn, it has first strike. Ooh, Death Touch, first strike attacker. When it attacks, venture into the dungeon? Okay, yeah, that's decent. Circle of the Moon Druid. Nope, don't need... Wait, did I not get a rare? Oh no, there's my rare, sorry. Alright, Triumphant Adventurer. Dungeon of the Mad Mage. I'm actually looking for one of the dungeons I don't have either. It's not that one, though. It's the Temple of Annihilation or whatever. Nothing too special out of that pack, though. There's a couple cards that I might wind up playing. Ooh, Displacer Beast. I don't have one of those yet. That's a decent one. Ventures. One of DTVs. That's good. Nope. Nah, I don't need a Ranger Hog. Got plenty of Delver Torch. Blue Dragon. Hey. I do have a I do have the Dragon Commander. I don't have enough dragons to play it yet, but if I open enough by the end of League, you never know. Might make a guest appearance at some point. Warlock class, one of my players of the match from last week. Cave of the Frost Dragon. Sure, I'm going to put in. Oh, baby! Oh, yeah! Here we go! That's what I'm talking about right there! Ooh, extended art! Mwah! And I can run it as a commander. And in my league, we allow mono-colored legendary creatures to be able to be played with a Prismatic Piper as a partner. So this is a candidate for my commander for next week, and a candidate for making it worthwhile to crack this pack. Oh, baby. I'm setting that one aside. I will definitely take an old Gnawbone and go to town with that bad boy. Green's one of my good colors anyway, so that's going to see play in my decks for the rest of the league. That's exciting. All right, yes! Count that as a win. I don't care if I open nothing else. Old Gnawbone makes me excited for next week. Yeah, let's get rid of those art cards. What's this guy? If you had initiative, draw a card. Draw another card if you've completed a dungeon. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. I do like, I guess it doesn't get you initiative, so it's like, meh. But still, interesting if I play a deck that has a bunch of initiative. I already got plenty of these. Got Predatory Impetus. Do love Recurring Goad. Oh, there's my first Manifold Key. That's a cool card. Oh, another pair of Swiftfoot Boots. Already got the Amber. Jihadia. Already got one of these. I think it's Jahara. I don't know. Got a Scion. Flaming Fist. Oh, it's a background. Whenever a creature attacks, it gains double strike. Ooh, interesting. That's interesting. Glunch. I don't want to. I played against Glunch in week 2 when I took 3rd place, scored a bunch of points. My opponent actually, I think the guy that was running Glunch actually won, but it's just not my play style. Not interested in the Glunch. I'll throw it in my potential commander pile, but really not looking to play Glunch. I think I'd rather run Gnawbone next week with any color really than to run Glunch. I'm gonna stick that up top. Look at that. So pretty. All right, got another. Oh no, I'm opening the wrong pack. Whoops! I gotta open a Battle for Baldur's Gate. Oh man, almost broke the rules. They would have kicked me out of the league. I don't know, they would have kicked me out of the league, but I was definitely opening the wrong pack there. Not M20. Looking for Baldur's Gate. There we go. Set booster for Baldur's Gate. We get all of our packs from this league in a big box at the beginning of league, so we don't actually have to, pick anything up in between weeks or anything like that. And then we just open the packs we're supposed to open every week. All right, Mahadi. Beginning of your end step, create a treasure token for each creature that died this turn. Already got me a Sky Diamond, otherwise I'd be excited about that. Don't have a Wayfarer's Bauble, though. Hey, all right, sure. Decent common to pick up at this stage in the game. Jade Orb of Dragonkind. I don't know if I have one of those. I have a couple of Liara Port. Anyways, the commander thing. Have a Phoenix. Have a Warband. Have a couple Geode Golems. Vol. 2/3 Vig. Researcher's Toughness. Campy's. Oh, this card is great because it allows you to spend the mana on your commander. I actually have one of those. Alt art. Great card. Popular Entertainer. Ooh, legendary background. Let's see what we got here. Commander creatures you own have, when one or more creatures you control deals combat damage to a player, go target creature that players control. Something I know might not be the best mechanic ever, but something about that goad mechanic, I love it. Rare background, I'll set that aside. Oh, another ball. Literally the same art. C'est la vie. Throw that in the pile. What's this thing? Elturel Survivors? 0/4 Trample Myriad. As long as it's attacking, it gets +X/+O, where X is the number of lands defending a player control. Burn! Man, that's good. Look, that's that. I was talking about that Boros Myriad deck that I'm trying to get together too. This definitely goes into it. I'm gonna set that aside. Guild Artisan. I already have a couple of those. Little Dragon token. All right, here we go. Now this is where commons and uncommon, or the commons I'm a little more excited about because I haven't opened any packs of Battle for Zen yet. So if I open good, removal or card draw could definitely make the deck. So I might spend just a couple seconds looking at commons here if you'll indulge me. Invokers. I haven't found Invokers to be so good in a multiplayer game of this size sealed, but they might make a deck at some point. Ally enters the battlefield. Probably not going to be doing ally stuff. Cast a colorless spell. Not going to be doing a lot of that either. Tap target creature. It doesn't untap. And I can animate a land. That's an interesting common. I mean, it freezes something down and I can awaken. That's the kind of thing that allows you to do in the league that I play in particular. It just allows you to get tricky, right? Like, it allows you to open up opponents so that several people can attack and finish them off and things like that. So that's an interesting common. Search your library for a basic land. Just one. That's it. For 3. Am I spoiled that I'm not even really considering putting that into a deck? I want at least 2 lands for that mana cost. Target creature you control fights. Creature an opponent control would die this turn. Exile it. Oh, okay, yeah. Fight card, maybe. I'm not too excited about fight cards. Not too excited about landfall menace stuff at that mana cost. 5 mana cost either. 3/2 flowers. Meh. Grove Rumbler. 3/3 trample with landfall. I mean, if I ever run Gruul, maybe. I have a few options for Gruul commanders, but not super excited about it. Card with Awaken? No thank you. Royal Sprout. Put target creature on top. Well, that's interesting removal. What the heck? What is this thing? Sire of Stagnation? 5/7 Devoid. When a land ETBs under an opponent's control, that player exiles the top 2 cards of his or her library. And you draw 2 cards? What is that nonsense? Holy crap. They exile 2, you draw 2 for landfall? I wonder why they didn't use the landfall mechanic there. Holy crap, holy, that's... Alright, I might run. I mean, sure, I could play that. Ooh, card draw. Sacrifice a creature, card draw. Sure, that could make a deck too. That's the kind of common that I'm kind of looking for, right? A little something that could upgrade some stuff that I have in my deck. I could put that in any kind of sacrifice deck that I play down the road. Black card draw, definitely, right? Like, constructed, no one gets excited about that kind of thing. But when you're playing sealed, and you're like, oh man, I can sacrifice the creature that was about to die and draw 2 cards. Heck yeah. Get your blood going there. Blister Pod. Nah, probably not. Anticipate. Actually, I already have an Anticipate. Ingest. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, that player exiles the top card of his or her library. Meh. I'm out on that. So you control an ally? No, definitely not going to be playing ally synergies. Straight target enchantment, sure. I mean, 2/2 for 2 with the sack ability, yeah. That's actually, that's probably going to go, especially considering the backgrounds that I've been playing against. Lots of people playing with different backgrounds in my league. That is the kind of thing that would make just about any white deck I got, honestly. When you cast this thing, you may put a card an opponent owns. Gain 5 life. Nope. Bone Splinters. Probably not. I really don't like the sorcery speed on that card. 4/3 for 4. Not going to happen. Target creature card from a graveyard on top of your library. I mean, yeah, sure. Any deck that runs black, I'm going to run that in. Tightening Coils. -6/-0. Skitter Skin. Can't block. Regenerate. Control another colorless creature. Nope. I mean, it might go in a deck, but I'm not excited about it. Put a card an opponent owns from exile into that player's graveyard. Tap target creature. Nah. Probably not. Ooh, hello, Commander Staple. Yes, Hedron Archive. Oh, baby. Yes. That is one of the better artifacts I could have cracked right here. Oh, man. I ain't going to cast that, right? Right? I mean, I'm never going to get to 10. I don't think I got to 10 mana I played a 4-hour match last night, and I don't think I got to 10 mana until hour 3.5. And I was like searching for mana and stuff, so I mean, maybe it goes in any deck. I guess if I'm playing any mana heavy deck, maybe I'll put it in the. It's a 10/10 for 10 that makes another. I mean, it's two 10/10s for 10, so I'm not going to completely discount it, but I'm also not going to get overly excited about it. It's not going in the Gnawbone pile. Let me put it that way. All right. Gains flying, meh. Swell of growth, target creature, put a land from my hand. It'd have to be the right kind of deck for that to happen. Nope. I actually already have an angelic gift. Was that on the list or something? I definitely have access to that already. 1 damage to each opponent. Cast a color spell, untap. Maybe. Stalled out board state. Instant speed. I can potentially do funny stuff. Steal wins. I'll put it in the maybe pile. Most non-basic lands are also going to go into the maybe pile. Target creature gets +1/+1 and gains vigilance. I mean, it's going to go into any white deck that I put together. Or another ally enters the battlefield under my control. Nope. Not doing allied synergies. Not even going to read them. A 5 mana sorcery removal. There's another non-basic land. It's going to go into any blue deck that I run, so that's definitely going in the pile. Enters the battlefield. Put an Eldrazi. That's not a bad common. Slight temporary mana acceleration on the back of an evasive creature. Sure, why not? Rally. This is these ally synergies. I mean, maybe there's allies in the packs I've been opening I haven't paid attention to, but I haven't seen anything ally-like that gets me excited right now. Landfall. Fire breathe a creature. Or, target creature can't block. Ooh, that's a cool one. Ooh, I like that. Especially if I can do it at instant speed. Like, if I don't have many fetch type lands, but like Evolving Wilds or something like that. I do have one of those. You could do that on opponent's turn. You can team up with people to finish players off in this format. That would be strong. I'd probably put that in just about any red deck that I put together. Draw 2 cards, Awaken for 4. Akum Firebird. 3/3 Flying Haste for 4. Tax each combat if able. Landfall. Pay 6. Graveyard to battlefield. I mean, I guess. Maybe. I'll put it in the maybe pile, but I'm not excited about it. Mist Intruder. Nah. Yep. Plains and Eldrazi Spawn. Alright. So not the greatest pool. I opened a bunch of maybes. Got a bunch of stuff here that I might wind up playing with, I guess. Oh, baby. That's definitely, excited about that. Got a bunch of good non-basic lands that I can add to just about any deck. So Zendikar, known for its lands, help me out. That thing is crazy. I do have some commanders in that color pair. Picked up Manifold Key, some mana, sure. Some decent stuff, but let's get down to the brass tacks of things here. What we're most excited about, oh yeah, is that full art old Gnawbone. I'll be hard pressed to not run that as my commander for next week. Bunch of mana acceleration and stuff to do with treasure. Oh, all right. Anyways, let me know what you think of the picks. Let me know what you think of the decks. I'll check in next week when I'm opening more packs, let you know how I did this week. I got 50-50 says I'm running old Gnawbone as my commander next week. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. I'll see y'all later.